Today we are going to be using our small Pilates ball. And the first thing I want to start with here is just a nice little stretch out. So I'm going to draw the hands to the chest and then open and extend. So I'm going to inhale and exhale. Just a few more times. I want you to think about that posterior chain. So the back part of your body is going to open up as far as you can make it. Excuse me, James. Yeah. There's a lot of ants right here on the floor, like lots of them. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Nice big breath in, bring it down and out. Inhale, exhale, big extension stretch. That posterior chain, you're lengthening through your hamstrings and your back, you guys. Now from the side here. So just open it up. You can come from one side to the other like this, or you can open. Let's first just do a little side to side to wake up that lateral movement here and draw one elbow back and switch. 2, 3. I want you to wrap the elbow around your back in that direction you're going towards. Two more times now. Now we're going to come over the head. So lift up that knee. You can also come from here and externally rotate with instead the arm straight across. So inhale and exhale. I'm going to try to tuck my elbow behind the knee, either way. 3 more. 1 and 2. One more time, you guys. And 3. So I can either come over, exhale, and if that's not quite comfortable, then I will rotate to that side. So 4 more. 3 and 2. One more time. And 1. Roll the shoulders back. Now to that corner. So I'm going to squeeze this ball as tight as I can here. And as I come through, I'm going to try to thread the needle, pull my knee through. So 1, 2, 3. Awesome. 4. Now really try to squeeze that ball as tight as you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Let's stretch out the other side. Shoulders come back, belly button comes in. Thread the needle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. And 10, very good, you guys. Now I'm going to try to squeeze this ball as tight as I can. Really important for us to work on our grip. What I want you to do here is take your right foot. If you can, you'll kick towards it. If it doesn't work, just circle the knee to the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and tight. 5 and 6. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to switch hands, inside kick, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale it in. 6, try to stand up as tall as you can. 8, 9, one more time, you guys. And 10, very good. Roll the hips out. Rewind it the other way. So now we're going to go to an outside kick. So from here, continue to squeeze that ball and rotate externally, out and away from the body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we see that grip here, 7, 8, 2 more, you guys. 9 and 10. Let's switch sides now. Open it up, big breath in. Outside kick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome job, you guys. 8, 9, one more, and 10. Fantastic work, you guys. From here, if you can easily touch the floor and you think you can with the ball, you'll take that ball, roll it away, lengthen your spine. If that does not work, hands here on the knees. You can reach the arms behind you. You can hold that ball and squeeze in front of you. You could also use the wall or the countertop. So nice inhale, soften the knees. Sink those hips down nice and low. Inhale, exhale, and roll it up. So let's come on down to the ground. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck this ball or a tiny pillow right here into the small of the back. Now the goal is to, if I hold my hands behind my legs here, that I can be supported somewhat here. So I'm still using the core, but at the same time, I could easily come back and pause without feeling like I'm hanging in the middle of the air. So the first thing I want you to do is hold on to the back of your legs, roll your shoulders back. Make sure you feel comfortable from here. Now I want you to engage your core. We're fogging up that glass, pulling the belly button in. So I can come up. So when we work the core, we're exhaling on the exertion, the hard part of the move. So the hard part here is when I come back to stabilize. So I'm going to exhale and reach, exhale and reach, exhale. I can hold on to those legs if I need to. Keep my shoulders back, pull my belly button in here, you guys. 4 more, let's warm up that core. 3, exhale for 2. Now I'm gonna stay right here and just come halfway up. So now be exhaling on that way up here, forcing that air, relaxing the shoulders, but reaching. 4 more, you guys. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. Pulse it out again. 1 and 2. If need be, hold on the back of your legs. You can also use your arms. 4 more. 1 and 2. We're waking it up there, you guys. 3, 1 more, and relax it. Interlace and make a nice C curve with your spine. Now we're going to take this ball here, you guys, and as we lie down, we're going to place it right underneath our hips. So if you need to come to your side to come back down, and then also take that ball, if it works, right underneath the small of your back. You can lengthen it from here. Now, I can also take my hands and place them underneath my low back if for any reason this does not work. So from here, either a small pillow or that ball. What I want you to do from here is draw and extend your right leg down. Now, just as far as you can, you're going to engage, and as you exhale, you're going to lift and try to tap that heel of that opposite leg. So inhale. Now I want you to imprint your spine. 2. As you lengthen and lift here, you guys. 3. Rotate so that your inner thigh is leading this exercise. 4. So we're squeezing and lifting with the inner thigh. The abdominal muscles are pulled right into the spine, and you're forcing that air out, you guys. So 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 3. Pull that belly button tight, low back down, you guys. 1 more. Relax it and bend the knees. Now just circle it away. And then circle it the other way. All we're going to do is warm up that other inner thigh, you guys. So you're going to lengthen the legs. Now just this can be a lot. So if need be, I can always have that tiny bend in my knee. But as I feel comfortable, I'm going to try to lengthen and open. So now I'm going to rotate here, that opposite leg, inner thigh. Exhale up, inhale down. And 1, 2. Now exhale as you lift, you guys, contract the quadricep. 4, lengthen both of those legs for 5. Exhale, squeeze it up for 6. 7, exhale, 8. We don't want to compromise that low back, you guys. Now we want to build and strengthen the center of the body. Let's just do one more for good luck. And relax it. Very nice. Now from here, I'm just going to take a moment, lengthen my legs out and reach those arms up. Now, hopefully you feel supported here. If you don't, bend your knees instead. You feel like you can lengthen and open. You can play with that position of that ball to really increase that range of motion in the lower lumbar. Big breath in now. Big breath out. I'm going to bend those knees in and draw my hands right by the side here. So what I'm trying to do here, you guys, is tabletop my shins. Now, keeping that core pulled in nice and tight, I could alternate and tap one toe and then the other. Now, if possible, and I can draw both toes down at the same time, ideally, it's going to be more challenging. So you decide one or two. Your low back is staying on the ball. You're forcing that air out and then exhaling down. For 1. Anything in your back, alternate, just like this. But reach and extend that foot as far away as you can from you, and exhale as you tap. 5 more. 5. Exhale. For 4. And 3. And 2. One more now. And 1. I'm going to circle those knees away. And then I'm going to circle them in towards each other. Awesome work. Now we're going to go with that scissor kick. So as much as I can, I'm going to lengthen the leg. If, again, I need to, I would keep a tiny bend. The goal is to increase that space in that posterior chain in the hamstrings. So from here, exhale and switch. Now as you bring one up, that opposite leg is going to come down. Again, if your hands need to come underneath your low back, and as far as you feel comfortable here, lengthening, you can also increase that range of motion by coming farther over your head if it works. Otherwise, right here is great, and adjusting that motion as much as you can. Exhale on the way down. 4 more. 4. And 3. Just increasing that range of motion here in those hamstrings, you guys. Let's do one more both sides. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and rest it. Now I'm just going to hug it in right here. I want to relax my low back and just increase that space in my hips. Try to connect here your spine, the upper part of your back here. Neck relaxed right on that mat, shoulders open. Inhale. Now we're going to add a circle. So we're going to draw those legs up. Again, if they need to be softened, it's fine. So from here, the hands are going to press. Now from here, I can really use my triceps to help me. First thing I'm going to do is create a nice big open split. Now, once I reach my low point, whatever that is, I'm going to exhale, sweep it out and lift it up. So I inhale, open. Exhale, close. If you start to feel your upper body coming up and your back arching, then that is your low point. You don't want to go past that. So inhale, exhale. Now you're going to feel that core as well as the openness here of your legs. So exhale, spread, lengthen, open, and draw those heels together. Exhale. Last 2. Create that nice big circle, you guys, one more time. And then bend it back in once again. If I need to at any point, I'll hug it out. Now, instead of opening and extending the legs to the side, I'm going to exhale and draw them down as low as I can. Maybe it's to here, maybe it's here. And I'm going to sweep and open as I lift. So exhale down. Inhale as I come around the corner. Exhale. 2. Now really keep that low back pressing into that ball. Exaggerate this range of motion. If you need to, bend your knees and just increase that circle, range of motion in your hips, you guys, so that it works for you. This is all about creating space. Exhale comfortably. 2 more. Let's do 1 more time, you guys. Awesome work. Now I'm going to bend from here. If I feel comfortable, I'll hold on to my toes. If not, I'm hugging behind the knees. Now, once again, I want to increase that space here in my hip, allow my low back to come down. We're going to drive those legs back up, and just 10 times as we open. If I need to take my hands right here underneath that knee and the quad, that will help support me. Or I'm going to press through the triceps. Exhale for 1. And 2. Now flex your feet if it's comfortable and shoot arrows out of your heels in the inner part of your thigh. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 4 more. If it feels more comfortable, just to relax for a moment, you could also take your feet up against the wall. Let's do 1 more. Now, if you can, stay at your low point and pulse it. 1 and 2. 3, engage that core, pull the belly button nice and tight, you guys. 4 and 3. If you can stay with me here, we're just going to do 5 circles both directions, small. 5 and 4, 3, doesn't work, rest it. 2, now I'm going to rewind it, you guys, the other way. Really engage and strengthen in the inner part of those legs here. 4 more. 2 more. And relax it and lift it up and hug it out once again. Great job, you guys. So we're going to warm up those buns a little bit. So what I want you to do from here is draw this down. Just first take the bottom of your feet together. If this feels comfortable, you should be able to relax from here. Those knees open. Nice big breath. If you're more comfortable with your low back on the floor, that's absolutely fine. Take a few breaths. I'm going to reach those arms over my head and just increase that space in the hip flexors, the inner thigh here. And then I'm going to walk my toe heels down to the floor and then gently lift from here. And then I'm going to rest my low back down, draw the ball between my knees, open it up, tabletop. Now that low back is pressing to the floor. I'm going to open up now to the left side. So I'm just going to exhale. And then from here, lengthen. Now I'm going to try to keep that foot up so that my knee stays hip height here. I'm going to reach and lengthen in opposition. So I'm going to draw that right knee with the left hand and reach that right arm away. So nice big breath in, creating that space from the shoulder in that back to the hip and down that leg, you guys. 1 more big breath here. And then I'm just going to gently lift those legs up and then relax them over. So again, just trying to keep that knee and foot up if I can. And then as I draw that knee in with the right, I'm going to reach through that left fingers here and really rotate and draw that knee in as much as I can. So open up that spine and create that nice space there, you guys, in the low back. Fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to roll it over. Now ideally here, I'm going to tuck this ball behind my knee. And if it falls out, it doesn't matter. It's just going to help us to really be able to draw that heel in and make sure that we're activating all parts of the leg here. So I'm either going to come from my palms or from my elbows. The lower I come here, the easier it is to lift, the lower the center of gravity. Now, if I come up from here, what I want to watch as I lift is that my low back doesn't sink, okay? So very important that I keep that neutral spine and I squeeze and lift here and keep that belly button in. So I'm going to start down on the ground, keep my neck in neutral, pull the belly button in, curl the opposite toe under for stability, and I'm going to reach and touch my heel to the ceiling. Inhale. Now I want you to lift to your highest point, and as you do that, I want you to exhale and pull your belly button in. So start with that core here and lengthen and lift through the hip flexor and shoot that energy from the heel to the knee to the heel. Squeeze that glute. 4 more. And squeeze. 3. Now try to keep those hips square. 2. Now really squeeze that ball, ladies. Right here, let's pulse it. 1 and 2. Squeeze it. 3 and 4. Squeeze it. 5, 6. Now 7 and 8. Pull the belly button tight. 9. One more time. And 10. Great job, you guys. I'm just going to remove that ball and sink my hips back here. Relaxing side to side. Inhale. And exhale, increasing that range of motion and relaxing. And if it doesn't work, I come to that puppy pose with my hips high. Now, all we're going to do is warm up that other side. So I'm just going to tuck that ball behind the knee, make sure that my hips are square. I rotate the opposite toe down. And then as I lift here, I'm trying to keep my hips square, my neck in neutral, and lift as high as I can. Inhale. 1. Now I'm really drawing that heel in. 2, activating the hamstring and the glute. 3, opening up and out of that hip flexor. 4, without letting your back be compromised. 5, pull that belly button tight, you guys. 6, exhale, squeeze. 7, 8, 9, one more. High point, pulse it. 1 and 2, squeeze it. 3 and 4, exhale. 5, heel to the ceiling, belly button comes in tight. 8 and 9, one more time, and 10. Awesome work. Now push that ball away and relax those hips down. Inhale, exhale. If you want to roll the ball to the left corner, push the right hip out. If puppy pose is best, I would keep my hips high and then rotate to the other side. So big lengthen stretch here, you guys. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. We're going to come onto our side. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rotate my top knee. I'm going to tuck that ball behind my knee. Okay, so if you have a tiny pillow, you can do the same thing. You can stay up like so if you want to. The movement, though, is going to be pushing behind us. So I like to come down from here, lift up through my oblique, hip height, slight angle. So I'm not tucked into 90, just slightly rotated. Now from here, as I push back, the tendency is for my shoulder to rotate. So I'm going to drop my knee to the front. And then I'm going to push and squeeze behind me as far as I can. Now, both directions, the body wants to come forward and back. So I'm going to lift here through the oblique and pull the center of my body up and in as much as I can. I'm going to tap and then push. Now it's just gently behind me here. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm keeping squeezing here, but very mindful of where my core is. That center of the body is nice and tight. That bottom knee is going to sink from here into the floor to stabilize me. Inhale, exhale, good. Now 4 more, push and squeeze. 3 and push, and 2, push, 1 more time. Now I'm going to keep it back here and just pulse. 1, my body wants to fall backwards. 2, I'm pulling everything in from here. 3, holding tight. 4, exhale, push. 5, touch that wall behind you. 6, exhale. 7, 3 more times. 8, 2 more times. 9, 1 more now. And 10. Awesome job. Let that go. Wonderful work. Take from here that ball and you can place it underneath your foot if it works, and lengthen and open. Now I'm really going to reach through that heel and open up through my IT band. Big breath. Big breath out. If I need to bend the knee, I still support my foot, my ankle on that ball. Awesome work, you guys. Let's come up to the other side now. We're just going to repeat that little tiny move. So I can always stay up here, but ideally, the closer I come, the more the easier it is for me to be very aware of where that center of the body is. So as I lift from here, slight angle with the knee, belly button pulled in tight. All I do is rotate the knee down, try to prevent my shoulder from wanting to move, and then push behind me. So inhale, exhale. 2 and 3. Now push and squeeze here. 4. If you think about this move, very similar to the one that we do on our hands and knees, but this makes me a lot more conscious of where my oblique is and where the center of my body is in the lateral movement here. Inhale, exhale. Push and squeeze, you guys. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2. Now, whatever, how far back you can go, push it. 1 and 2, push 3 and 4, squeeze 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, last 2. One more time, relax it and draw that foot right over the top. Now I'm gonna open up through the IT band, feel that space between my hands. If it doesn't work, my knee is soft, I can still lengthen as far as feels comfortable for me. So big inhale, nice big exhale, you guys. So what I want you to do now is come onto your back and draw that ball between your knees. So your low back here is going to be imprinted. So as I come from here, I'm tucking from here the pelvis, pulling the belly button in, and really pushing that low back down. So from this position, I want to keep that neutral spine, press through my palms, and squeeze and lift my glutes up. So shoulders, hips, knees, one line up without coming onto that neck. Now, as I lift from here, when I drop back down, that low back is going to press. I want you to feel comfortable where your heels are. You're going to squeeze and lift through the glutes, and then release and imprint your spine right away. So for 1 and 2, exhale, lift and squeeze. For 3, press through those triceps. For 4, squeeze and push. For 5, exhale, lift. And 6, squeeze it tighter. 7, exhale. 8, 2 more times, you guys. And 9, one more time now, top of the movement. And pulse it. 1, squeeze. 2 and 3, press through your heels so it stays out of your knees and in your glutes here, you guys. So 4, push it. 3, squeeze it. 2, now I'm going to hold it up right here. Try not to let it drop, and then just squeeze that ball in and out. I'm just pulsing those knees in, really feeling those legs activated, those buns tight right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it in really tight and drop and lift halfway down right here. 5 and 4, almost there. 3, squeeze and lift. 2, one more time now. And relax it. Great job, you guys. Take that ball right underneath your feet and just relax once again. Now, that low back naturally comes off of the floor. I'm going to tuck from here the low back in. If it doesn't work with my feet on top of the ball, I'll take them to the floor. So nice big breath here, interlace through those palms, and then just draw that energy up here, you guys. Take a nice big breath in. Nice big breath out one more time. Wonderful work, you guys. So from here, I'm just going to take that ball. We're going to place it underneath that low back one more time, but we're going to roll up like so. Now, what I want you to do from here, actually, we could do this. Let's take that ball once again, just in between those knees. Now you have a choice. I can keep the ball right here and squeeze, and I could just make this motion smaller, or I could press my elbows down from here, and I could drop and lift the legs if that is comfortable, okay? Now, if I feel like I can comfortably lift up my shins and squeeze the ball, I'm gonna take a nice big breath and then lengthen those legs. Now, as I lengthen, I'm gonna try to squeeze those legs together. I can hold on behind my knees, squeeze, or hold right here. Now I want you to pull in nice and tight, you guys. Exhale. As you lift. Center of that body holding super tight. 5, 4, 3, and 2. One more time, you guys. And 1. Place it down and push it away. Now, if you are comfortable rolling back, I'm going to keep this ball between my knees. I can hold on behind like so. Inhale and exhale. And if I naturally come up, that's okay. I'm going to try to hold from here without letting my feet touch. I can also take my hands behind my back. Inhale and exhale. I'm trying to fight to keep those legs up. If it doesn't work and you prefer, you could come to this movement where you're just drawing those legs up and down. So nice deep breath in, holding onto the legs behind the head. Inhale, back. Exhale, engage and squeeze that ball. Inhale. Now, as I come up, if I hold here, I want you to push those knees together. So inhale. And really add from here, you guys, the breath to pull that belly button in nice and tight, you guys. 4 more. Just by rolling up and down and not letting my feet touch, it's an abdominal exercise in and of itself. 2 more. Now I'm going to try to hold it right here. If I need to, I'll hold my legs. 1, 2, or hold here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax it. Awesome work, you guys. Let's open up your hips here. So what I want you to do is you can take that ball underneath that left hand here, and I'm just going to open up through that hip flexor. If this feels comfortable, I'm going to lengthen and lift that knee off the floor. I can draw the arms up. Not comfortable, right here on that knee. Reach for the sky. Inhale, lengthen both legs. Reach as far forward as you can. So I want to be hip distance for stability. Open. Nice deep breath in. I'm trying to bring my chin over my toe. So I'm really, really reaching and extending. I'm going to relax that knee back down and then switch to the other side. So I want to be hip distance here. If this is what feels best, I can stay right here and work on opening the hip flexor. If it feels comfortable, I'm going to lengthen nice and stable, reach for the sky. Now I don't want to shrug the shoulders. I want to increase that space and length without adding tension and stress. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now I'm going to lengthen this leg here, you guys. We need to modify that back foot. Open and reach. Trying to bring my chin over this toe, contract this quadricep, and really lengthen that leg. Take 1 more big breath. Awesome work, and then step it back up. Very good, you guys. So what we're going to do now, we're going to keep squeezing this ball just in the one hand. You're either going to pop up here on your toes, or you're going to jack out. So either way, I'm going to hold and squeeze the ball one hand, and then I'll transfer to the other. We're going to go 10 and 10. Now, either your calf raises, you guys, or your jumping jacks. Remember, we're trying to jump 50 times a day, so we're going to be adding that into this, okay? So first thing, I'm just going to hold on the one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember your calf raise. 7, 8. Squeeze it. 9. Now I'm going to switch hands. 1, 2. I'm squeezing that ball as tight as I can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm going to hold it behind me. I'm really focusing here on that tricep. Squeezing that ball. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm going to switch sides. Hold that arm back as far as you can. Squeeze that tricep. 5, 3. Now I'm going to hold those arms up. I can hold right in front of me or above my head. Inhale. And exhale, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, you guys. Open it up. Shoulders down. Take from here the right shoulder, drop it to the left. Don't let your heart dip lower than your hip. Switch. Big breath in. Big breath out, you guys. Awesome work. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back to that move where we thread the needle. So we're gonna thread, but you're gonna lengthen. Now, I know that doesn't always work to kick the ball. Maybe your shin will kick it. What I don't want you to do is I don't want your body to rotate forward. Why don't you try to stay as tall as you can? Thread, 1, thread, 2. So exhale and lift. Use your abdominal muscles. 3. Lengthen. 4. 5. 6. 7. 3 more, you guys. 8. Crown of the head facing the ceiling the whole time. 9. 1 more. Now, just to thread the needle. Shoulders back. Squeeze that sucker as tight as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift up that knee as high as your waist if you can, you guys. You're gonna use those abs. 2 more. 1 more. Lengthen that leg. 10 more, just with the straight leg. Ready? Nice and tall, you guys. Exhale, 1. Maybe you hold to here. It doesn't matter. 2, but keep your upper body straight. 3, 4. Squeeze up all 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more times, you guys. 1 more. And rest. Awesome work. Roll them hips out. Increase the space here in the lower back and the hip by exaggerating. Awesome, you guys. Thread the needle, lengthen, kick, big breath in. 1. Thread the needle. 2. Thread. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. And 10. Roll the shoulders back. So as we start really squeezing, what happens is the shoulders start to lift. So we're going to be very mindful as we squeeze here that we're not creating extra tension in the upper body. So big breath in. Thread the needle. 2, 3, 4. As high as that hip, you guys. 5. Thread it through. 6, 7. Awesome work, you guys. You got this. 9, 10. Now we're going to kick it straight, shoulders back. So 1, 2, 3. You can always do one hand if you want to. Squeeze tight as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2. Last 1. And rest it, you guys. From here, I'm going to squeeze that ball and circle it back. Inhale. Exhale to increase that range of motion in that arm, and then bring it forward. Now, if you get caught and you go slow, it doesn't matter. Move at your pace. Increase that space in the shoulder. You could always just roll back and forward as well. Other side, you guys. Shoulder back, circle. Try to increase that range of motion here in the arm, in through the shoulder as much as you can. So 4 more if you can, 2 if you're going slower. Now I'm just going to rewind it. Generally, one way is a little easier than the other. Depends where we hold tension in the shoulders and the neck. 1 more. And rest it, you guys. Great work. Now let's go ahead and just create a little bit of a circle. So I'm going to take the ball, bring it up and over, pull all the way down, and reach for the sky. So I pull in when I come down and open when I come to the side and pull back in when I come down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time this way. Now I'm just going to rewind it. In and open. Let's do it one more time. Awesome work, you guys. All right, so I know we've created a bunch of space here in the leg, but we want to just try that exercise that we did at the beginning, going out and in, trying to do that simultaneously. So from here, I'm going to go outside kick. Okay, now from here, I have to switch for an inside kick. I'm going to squeeze and just alternating the hands, but it's the same foot. Okay, so inside kick, outside kick, same leg, inside kick, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, in and out. 3 more, in and out. Stand up as tall as you can, in, out. 1 more, in and out. Great work, you guys. Roll it out. Circle it in. All right, so here we go. Outside kick, transfer, inside kick. Outside kick, inside, transfer, outside, inside, out, and in, and out, and in, out, and in. 3 more times, you guys. Out, and in, and don't do that though. Out, and in. 1 more time. Out, and in. Very good, you guys. Always working that grip. So shoulders back, sink down. Now I want you to think about your inner thigh. So I'm going to rotate as far as I can. I could use a chair or a wall here, a countertop. I'm going to hold that ball in front, pop up on my tiptoes. Squeeze the ball. 1, 2. You could do one hand and then switch. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only popping halfway up here. 8 on the tiptoe. 1 more. Now I'm just going to stick to one side. 1, 2, 3. I'm just popping halfway up on the toe. 5, 4, 3. Great job. 2, 1. Rest it up for a moment. Straighten the legs. Switch hands. Same thing. Sink. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze and lift it, you guys. 4. Pull that belly button super tight. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. And relax it. Stretch it out. Shoulders back. Open it up. Reach to the corner. Nice big breath in. I want to open up that posterior chain. Back. Reach to the fingertips. From the hip to the heel. This feels better. I can also lengthen that spine, but rest the hand. Other side. Open. Reach for the corner. Your neck stays in a neutral position. Take a big breath in. If this feels best, we can keep your back supported and you can lengthen and open. Take a nice deep breath here, you guys. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful job. All right, so I know that we already went through and did our 50 of our little jumps. Now, if you just did the calf raises, I would like you to try to, from here, to step tap side to side. This time, you guys, we're going to squeeze the ball and we're going to jog in place. So I'm going to hold the arms out in front of me. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm just alternating. If it doesn't work, I'm popping up here. Now I'm going to try to jump same time. Keep squeezing that ball. Stand up as tall as you can. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it behind you and squeeze. Both hands squeezing. Inhale. Exhale. We keep those arms behind me. And I'm just gonna add a little jack with the legs. Inhale. Keep squeezing those thighs. Squeeze that ball. 4, 3, 2. Last 10, reach it back out in front of you. Remember those calf raises. 5, 3, and relax it, you guys. Awesome. Alternate. Exhale. You're gonna lift the knee as high as the waist. 4 more. Now we need to open a little bit more. 3, 2, 1 more. Open it up again. Shoulders back, belly button in. This time I'm just going to use my left arm. So I'm going to open from here, keep my heels down and pulse it. 1, 2. Now try to pop the ball. 3, 4. Inner thigh. 5 and 6. You can always use a wall. 7, 8, or a chair. 9. Quick little break. Stand up tall. Switch hands. Squeeze. 1, 2. Great job, you guys. 3. Crown of the head right to the ceiling. You got this. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Quick rest again. Now we've got just pulses in both directions. I'm going to come up on my tiptoe here. If it doesn't work, I'm on my heel. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze that ball. 8, 9. Up tall. Awesome work, you guys. Other side. Shoulder down. Pop it up. 1, 2, 4, and 6. You guys got this. 8. And relax it. Wonderful job. From here, I'm going to hinge over, reach the ball behind me. If I can squeeze with both arms, I will, or just take that one arm out. Big breath in. Now this allows me to keep my posture tall, but not really dip my heart down too low. Reach it up, rotate to the other side, shoulders back, lengthen that spine. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're coming back here, you guys, onto the floor. And this is the fire hydrant pose. If you're not comfortable kneeling, you can do it from standing, but it's all about the rotation of your hip. So I'm going to tuck that ball right behind my knee again. And I'm going to drop down to the opposite elbow. And I'm going to try to externally rotate here as high as I can. So as I come down and come up, I'm lifting as high as I can, squeezing and pulling that heel in, open. 1 and 2, 3, 4. You can take both elbows down. 5, if that feels good for you. 6. Now increase that range of motion. 7. Exhale. 8. 9. Now top of the movement. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3. You're lifting right here, you guys, with your glute minimus. So squeeze and lift it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let it go. Remove the ball. I can come to a puppy pose, or I can sink back to a child's pose. I want to create space in my back. So I'm relaxing the hips as I extend through the arms. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Now we're going to switch sides. So I'm tucking that ball. I can drop down to the opposite elbow if this helps. So I feel comfortable extending and lifting. I can drop down the boat, take a nice big breath in, curl the opposite toe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to pull back here with that heel. 6, squeeze the ball. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, 1 more. Top of the movement, pulse it. 1, and 2. Keep squeezing. 3 and 4. You've got your minimus as well here as your hamstring. You're doing a hamstring curl essentially the whole time. 3 and 2 and 1. Let it go. And once again, push it away. Big breath in. Relax those hips side to side. So we're going to go back to the abs, but this time, you guys, we're closer, right underneath where your bra strap would be, okay? Or close to between your shoulder blades. Now, what I want you to do from here is feel comfortable coming up and over this ball and increasing that range of motion in the upper spine. So I'm going to take my hands here behind my head. Now, level 1, I will open and I'll exhale and close. So it's up to me how far back I go. If I feel comfortable, I'm going to inhale back. As I exhale, I'm going to lift up my hips and then tiny tuck here, but without yanking on my neck. I've got that peach underneath my chin. I'm going to tuck and pull it in and then open, exhale, close. Open, close. 2, 3, 4, exhale as you lift. Now you're squeezing those glutes. If you are lifting from here, you guys, press through the heels, pull the belly button in and squeeze those buns. Exhale, pull it in. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Now I'm going to hold it in, pulse just the lower body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. Now pull that belly button and squeeze the buns. Your head is supported with your hands. 3, 2, and 1. Relax it. If you are comfortable coming over the ball, like so, you can also take your hands behind your head. Increase that space and range of motion. Nice big breath. Now we're just going to repeat that move, but this time you're coming up on your tiptoe. So from this position, I either would work from here, that upper and exhale as I come up, or tuck and lift and open. So big breath in. 1, 2. I'm trying to keep that chin off of the chest. 3, head, neck, and shoulders supported. 4, lift and tuck. 5, inhale, exhale. 6, 7, open, exhale, up. 8, 2 more times, you guys. 9, you got this. Now I'm going to isolate and hold and just pulse. 1 and 2. On those tiptoes. 3, make sure head is supported. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. I'm going to lengthen it out and open it up. Nice big breath here, you guys. Nice big breath out. So from here, I can push my hands into the floor. I'm going to one more time take this ball and place it underneath that tailbone and that low back. Now from here, I can stick with the number 4 and I can keep my foot on that floor if that works best and just work on opening up my hip. If I feel comfortable from here, I'm going to hold this position, pop it, drop it. 1. I'm trying to keep that knee externally rotated. 2, 3, but also come in, out. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more, and 9, one more time. Rest it, circle them knees away. Circle them outward. One more time. Now we're going to switch and take that other foot. So if this is what feels best, I can work on my range of motion by pulling this in. I can extend and push or pop it up. 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure I'm not popping above my shoulders. 4, No tension in that neck. 5, exhale, pop it. 6, exhale, lift it up. 7, exhale, 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. And 10. Soften those knees and hug it out. Now, right from here, I'm coming to a supported happy baby pose. I just want to relax my shoulders, relax my low back. Take a nice inhale. If it feels comfortable to lengthen my legs out, I'm going to roll the ankles. Now I want to increase that range of motion in the ankle. On those feet all day long, got to make sure we keep those ankles strong and healthy. Rewind it, you guys. Wonderful job. Let's just take a few big breaths here as we start to draw those legs back up. One more time, hug it out, happy baby pose if it works. Otherwise, hug the knees into the chest, increase the space in the hip. Right here, low back. I'm going to release the feet to the floor, squeeze the buns up. One more time between the knees, open to the T and rotate to the left. I'm going to try to keep that leg up. If I can, I will either lengthen it or tuck it back. So take a big breath in, either through the IT band or through the low back. Big breath in. Awesome work. Go ahead and pull it back in, you guys, and then gently rotate to the other side. So I can lengthen from here. I can keep moving that ankle, or I can just pull it in nice and tight and relax that opposite shoulder. I'm going to come over to the side, you guys. And then from here, just a nice little cross-legged sitting. If you are not comfortable sitting cross-legged, try sitting on your ball. Now, these are supposed to be anti-burst balls, so, I mean, who knows? We're pretty close to the floor in the event of any catastrophe. So shoulder comes back. All I want you to do is exaggerate. 1, 2, and 3. Now come forward and exaggerate that range of motion. Now just gently roll the neck, ear to shoulder and chin to chest. Now we're going to increase that range of motion here, you guys, without coming backwards. One more time, both sides. Add from here, if you're interested in stretching out the back of the neck, I'm going to look towards that left corner, draw the left arm, and then tuck my chin towards that armpit, and then take that right hand behind the back. Now I'm just increasing that space here. So if it is comfortable between your shoulder and your ear, your trapezius, the top here, the back of the neck and the top of the shoulders gets really tight. So I'm going to switch to the other side now and just gently draw the chin down, keeping that opposite arm tucked in towards that armpit, feeling the stretch right along the side here. Hold a lot of tension there. And then let's just take 3 big breaths, you guys. I want you to inhale positive. Now spread your wings and let go of anything negative. Take a big breath in. All those things we have to be thankful for. Exhale, pull them right into your heart center. And take one more big breath, you guys. Inhale, positive. Exhale, let go of anything negative. Relax your hands on your heart and gently bow your head. Namaste. Have a wonderful day today, you guys.